Apple seems ready to bring more life to its iPhone colors, and the upcoming iPhone 17 proves it. For years, the company has stuck to soft, muted tones that sometimes looked more like variations of white than the bold shades they were meant to be. But with the iPhone 17, Apple is finally adding a real pop of color, starting with a stunning new green that makes the previous versions look dull in comparison. If you remember the green iPhone 15, it wasn't bad, but it leaned heavily toward a mint or pastel tone. Some even argued it looked closer to white than green. Then came the iPhone 16, which had a teal option, a little better, but still not quite the vibrant color fans wanted. Now, a leaked video of a dummy unit shows the iPhone 17's green, and it's a completely different story. This is a rich, eye-catching green that doesn't shy away from making a statement. Side by side with the iPhone 15, the difference is striking. The older model almost fades into the background, while the new one stands out immediately. Apple has been testing bolder shades recently. Last year, the ultramarine option for the iPhone 16 was a step in the right direction. Many loved how it finally broke away from the muted palette. Now, with this green on the iPhone 17, it feels like Apple is fully embracing the idea that a phone can be more than just a piece of tech. It can be a style accessory too. The community seems to agree. In an online poll comparing the greens of the iPhone 15 and iPhone 17, over half of the voters picked the iPhone 17's shade as their favorite. Only about 17% preferred the older color, while the rest either liked both or weren't fans of either. That's a clear sign Apple's gamble on vibrancy is paying off. But green isn't the only upgrade in the iPhone 17's color lineup. The phone will also come in purple, and not the faded lavender we saw with older models like the iPhone 14. Apple's new purple is bolder, without being too dark. It's a refreshing change from the iPhone 14 Pro's deep purple, which went so dark it almost looked black. This time, the purple has more life and feels like a color worth choosing. For those looking at the Pro models, Apple has a few surprises there as well. The iPhone 17 Pro will reportedly get a new orange finish. It's described as a brighter, firier take on desert titanium. Admittedly, orange is not everyone's cup of tea, but the fact that Apple is experimenting with such a strong color shows they're willing to step out of their comfort zone. Even if it's not a personal favorite, it could become a standout for those who love warmer tones. And then, there's what might be the most intriguing option of all, the liquid glass iPhone color. From what we've heard, this version will look mostly white but will have a unique reflective quality. Depending on the lighting, the surface will shift in appearance, creating subtle changes that make the phone look different throughout the day. If Apple can pull this off well, it could be the most visually exciting finish they've released in years. It's not just about having a static color anymore. It's about creating a dynamic look that changes with your surroundings. These changes might seem like small steps, but in the world of iPhones, color choices matter. Many people keep their phones for years, and the color they pick becomes part of their personal style. In the past, muted tones worked well for people who wanted something understated, but for those who wanted their phone to be an extension of their personality, the options were limited. Now, with shades like the vibrant iPhone 17 green, the refreshed purple, the bold orange on the Pro model, and the innovative liquid glass finish, Apple is opening up more ways for people to choose a phone that truly feels like theirs. It's a subtle yet meaningful shift, one that shows Apple is listening to the calls for more variety and personality in its designs. It's worth noting that Samsung and other brands have also played it safe with colors before, often muting them so much that the result was barely distinguishable from white or gray. Apple has fallen into the same trap in the past, but this year could mark the start of a more colorful era. So whether you love the idea of a bold green, are intrigued by a shifting liquid glass look, or just want a richer purple, the iPhone 17 lineup is shaping up to offer something fresh. After years of safe and subtle designs, Apple is finally bringing back color in a way that feels modern, exciting, and confident. This could be the beginning of a trend where iPhone launches aren't just about specs and performance, but also about making a real style statement.